Alright, I'm taking this video of the Jeep. Show it's not rusted out at all. And just the work I've done. It was already modified pretty much exactly the way it is, except for the new engine. It already had a 350 in the lift. I added the step bar guard, rock guard. It's really no rust at all on it. A few dings. This one right here is probably, well, the worst one. So you can see it's got its little nicks and dings here and there, but that's gonna happen. But I mean, look at that engine. That's just, I was able to get the fan that's on the motor, not an electric. So the clearance works out really nice. Motor turned out really good. Only 290 miles on it, well, so far. I don't drive it very much at all. I've only had it a few months, about 9 months total. The engine's been in it probably 4 of those, but of course I've had to get parts and tinker with it to get it to run properly. You know, little leaks here and there, but the fuel distribution block is right there, and it runs down. I had to put an electric fuel pump on it because the bar for the motor mount is in the way to have the manual fuel pump, so I had to go with that. But I'm pretty happy with the way it started off. I mean, the way it's turned out so far. I wanted to upgrade the axles because it has spacers on it. It's factory axles. But the body and the top is, when I bought it, it was 1.5 years old. The top is what I was told, and it doesn't leak. It's actually a really nice top. I've kept it under my lean-to right over here pretty much the whole time I've had it. Going back on, let's see here. Let me get you so you can see just how nice it all is. And in the frame, oh man, the frame. There's the exhaust. Frame. Oh yeah, it's nice. I went under it with tractor paint. Pressure wash, scraped and cleaned, and then sprayed it all with Rust-Oleum tractor paint. And yeah, just a little, look at that. Ain't no rust really there, just that little spot. Look at that. Factory paint on it. I was gonna paint it, but I haven't gotten around to it. Thought about selling it instead, you know, move on with some other projects. That rag's just covering my license plate up. But yeah, all of it's pretty well, I mean, it's a really nice Jeep. That stainless steel exhaust coming out right there. Right between the lift, or the body lift that is. And yeah, it is a nice Jeep. I really like it. Kind of don't want to sell it, but I kind of do. I just want to, I don't know, I've got a K5 Blazer, and I've had it for a long time, so I kind of want to finish it. I jumped into this. The motor, I didn't know the motor was going to be blown. I thought it was just head gasket, but the motor was blown. So I bought this engine and put a new radiator, a lot of new parts on it, and some things I didn't mess with at all, like the transmission, transfer case. I've only changed the fluid and the filter in those. And oh yeah, the inside. Let's get to the inside. All right, yeah. Look at that. Looks really good for a 95 YJ. And you put the shifter, that B&M shifter. It works pretty good. I was wanting to put a 5-speed transmission in here because I really like shifting gears, but I didn't want to do it until after I broke the engine in, because I know how I am. That's why I left the kick down cable not hooked up, because if it was there I would probably use it, and I don't need to use it until the motor's broke yet. Alright, so I got the doors all closed up. I'll go ahead and hop up in here get it started. So I know some people want to hear this thing run. It's pretty nice. I like it. All right. So what we got here is it started off with a fuel pump already hooked up on a toggle switch and the distributor. And I was working on trying to get that switch that worked out, but I was kind of putting it off until I got in. And it has the temperature gauge and oil pressure, and the voltage works. The voltage meter works. Oh, and the rear view mirror needs to be put back on, but well, I've got that little thing for it. All right, and there's the tack right there. That's a fuel pump. Ooh, I love this Jeep, really I do. I'm kind of, oh man. But, all right. Oh man, so yeah, I've got one hand, so I'll go ahead and put it in gear. So I'll set it up here on the dash. There we go. That's a good spot for it. It's hard for me to watch the phone and drive, so the video is going to be a little bumpy. I just wanted to kind of show that this thing runs pretty fucking good for just still being broke in. It is still being broke in, and it is a hoss. Alright, waiting on some traffic. Out here on this highway. Now this thing's going to go a lot faster than what I'm about to show you, because I don't have the kickdown cable, and I got to kind of baby it. I'm only going at mostly half throttle. Half throttle right there. Listen to that motor, man. That motor sounds fucking awesome. I'll just take it down the road right fast. Don't want to keep you on the phone too long. I'll go this way. Climb under here and take some video of under it. All right, here's under it. The bag. exhaust. Runs out right there, just runs out on the side. Yeah. Cut out for the transfer case to fit around. Whoever did the first modifications did all that. And that silver pipe is more or less a conduit for the power to the fuel pump, and I also ran another wire through it. Just, you know, I thought about putting lights or something, so there's an extra wire that runs all the way up to the front, kind of coiled up, and runs all the way to the back. Doesn't have anything hooked up to it. I just wanted an extra wire if I was going to run it. But the frame looks great, man. I welded up the exhaust right there on the side. Not the exhaust, but right here I welded it. But I really like this Jeep, man. There's a part right here that this went to the front, is for the four-wheel drive. And it's supposed to hook up to these, and whenever I started it the first time, they were setting up against this exhaust pipe right here on the header pretty much, and it burned right through it, so the four-wheel drive does not engage. But I was told whenever I bought it that it does work. It's just this box right here, it has something that you gotta push something to be able to get one of these tires to that's just what the guy told me that I bought it from. I was planning on switching the axles completely out anyways, and so it didn't really bother me. Whenever I burned through this, I didn't really bother messing with it. Entertained it, but I haven't really taken this off-road. I haven't taken this off-road at all. It's oh, but I need to show you it running. That's right, show you the motor running under the hood. I'm gonna pause this for a second. Okay, I'm about to start it up and you know, just show it running with the hood up. Right, no problem. Oh, the seat. That's what I was talking about, the seat being tore up right there. And the driver's seat, or the passenger seat's tore. I've got covers, brand new covers that are for YJ seats. They come with it. Yeah, the clearance, man, look at that fan. Woo, look at that motor, man. Sounds so good. Love it. Man, it's gonna be so awesome when it's broke in. I just know I can't really give it too much hell right now, for sure. There's the overflow, the radiator overflows right here. I liked it. I thought it was pretty neat. Kind of kept it better than the factory one that sits right here that's all huge, takes up those whole area. It was going to end up being really close to the header. I entertained getting a metal one, but it wasn't worth it because it looked like shit. You know? This one, I like that one. Fuel pressure's holding at about 6.5, which is fucking perfect. And that hose, I picked that hose up. It fits. Makes clearance, it has the clearance it needs and everything. You gotta love the way it looks on that, man. I just went in the back of the auto parts store and I found it. They started letting me go back there and just pick my parts out because I didn't know what I needed. All right, well, that's about the Jeep, so I'm gonna stop this now.